Welcome to HBI 2026. I'm Rakshitha. I'm a lead journalist with Healthcare Business International. Today we have with us Dr. Chenyang Xu, President and Co-Chairman at PVmed. Welcome, Dr. Chenyang.
Thank you for inviting me.
So I have 3 questions for you today. How can agentic AI truly land in clinical care and radiotherapy?
Yeah, so in the past, we have AI that help us to assist on automate steps. But when we move to the agentic AI era, it's really help us to augment what doctor can do and even making decisions among the steps. And so therefore, we see in radiation therapy, for example, it can help to cut down the planning time, especially the auto contouring that is very time consuming from hours down to minutes. And we see a 90% reduction of time. But more importantly, to really help more regular doctors can perform at the expert level. So this really improve for accessibility as well. On the other side, in the entire treatment of the cancer, it's very time consuming. Radiation therapy till now, basically plan once, they just adjust accordingly, but it's not truly patient, like a tumor specific an organ. And the new adaptive radiation therapy allows, with agentic AI, allows precise adjustment of the targeting beam towards the organs and tumors to get more precise outcome. And so this really automate many steps. But in the end, always need doctor to look at it. So this is a really, again, a tenfold improvement of the, efficiency.
Then, so how can AI be a lever for cost efficiency and better access?
Yeah, so I think we see the transition from the early stage, which I call optimization AI, to then deep learning AI to now agentic AI. Part of that is to really allows AIs to understand better of the clinical workflow and truly through clinical validation and deliver better value. And in that we see often, especially in treatment, cancer treatment, that's very time consuming, require a lot of expert resources. And even top hospitals don't have enough doctors for the volume, let alone, countries or hospitals has less experts. So agentic AI really allows the hospitals to really care a patient a lot faster, often 5 to 10 folds faster, but more importantly, allow hospitals and also nations that cannot perform this complex procedure because it's costly, require more expert, can do so we can improve the access to millions of patients.
I see. That's very interesting. Yeah. But then where do you see the most attractive opportunities, maybe in terms of cross-border healthcare partnerships between Asia and Europe?
Yeah, so I actually was educated and conducted my career in US and for Siemens. And then I'm most familiar with medical technology innovation for US and Europe. But last few years, I took my coordinate to China, which is a very different healthcare system. And what I learned, there's a bigger trend that China now really the manufacture supply chain for medical instrument is a lot cheaper, often a third cheaper, and a third time, taken compared to US and Europe. This is a huge competitive advantage. But the bigger, advantage is really on the AI, agentic AI, because agentic AI fundamentally need high quality and high volume data. And China right now is the only nation that, can provide this more competitively, because in US, the high quality, high volume data is not as many as China easy. For example, in China, a top radiation therapy hospital that can conduct about 20,000 radiation patients a year. This could be 3 to 5 times more than the top US hospitals. But more important, the expert labeling and expert annotation is very important, and that you can acquire a lot cheaper at scale in China than US. And so this could be a huge advantage for developing large-scale clinical validated agentic AI that can be proved in China and taken globally, especially US and Europe. And so I think in Europe, for big company, now there's an increasing trend to work with Chinese local agentic AI leaders that will combine the strengths of both, with large company has distribution network, understand hospital better, and that can provide next generation intelligent medical instrument to the hospitals.
Great. That's very interesting. Many thanks for being with us today, Dr.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.